Hello everyone, Carp here and welcome back to some more Conquest Dark. Let's go for an insane Barbarian build today. One of my viewers suggested this one and I played a similar one before that was already really strong, but I think the one that was suggested to me is even stronger, so let us do that. Here we go, damage percent to elites and arc attack, that's fine. Nothing too crazy here as the starter stats. And here we are looking for this one, a Veteran of War, heavy armor, shields and more bonus health. So we might get some good armor there. Also shields, we could play shields. I did actually play a variant with this here, with a shield, so we can block. And it might be stronger overall if you build this properly. However, we kill very slowly with this, and I don't want this video to last 2 hours, so we will go for something else. We go for the Slayer's Blade. More damage to elites, more ability damage, and yeah, just good energy generation and damage and everything. So let's take this one. But again, the shield version might overall be stronger, just that it is going to take forever to kill bosses and everything later on. So we go for something that's a little bit faster. Make it a bit more interesting, so we don't just stand around blocking everything and not killing anything for hours. And let's go for... So we kind of want everything eventually. For now though, let's go for more reach. I'm actually looking for another ability there, or what are they called? Not a bit mastery, or another mastery there. That is going to be core to this, that I didn't see just now. And this is the ability that I want. The Primal Roar. Let out a devastating roar that shatters the skulls of nearby enemies, dealing a lot of damage. Heal 5% for your of your maximum health for each enemy hit. Yep, that's a lot of energy. A lot of health, I mean. Also costs a lot of energy, 100 though, it's expensive, but it's fine. The mastery that I'm looking for, that we will also take, is about staggering damage that we take. So that means we don't take all the damage right away, but it's kind of slowly trickling in over a couple of seconds. And then we have this ability, which eventually will trigger a lot. And this one will heal us, so we only take a little bit of damage that is ticking in, and then we heal all the time. So that will hopefully make us near immortal. And then we just gotta worry about upping our damage. Yeah, there it is, resilience. Damage taken staggered and damage taken reduced per life lost. That's not going to be in effect anytime soon, but eventually. Alright, we could go for some Sunblessed stuff here. So we do want the Sunblessed stuff on this guy, because for the 3 set piece we get 10% all resistances, and that is quite useful, because again, we just don't want to die. And eventually the enemies will deal insane damage, so we kind of need that. However, these stats are kind of bad. I don't really like these. Let me reroll. Oh, there's rarity up. Oh, I unlocked that. I never saw that. We could increase rarity here as well. Oh, interesting. However, we just take this, I think. Let's not waste the 3 just yet. I can do it next time, maybe. Let's go for the Sunblessed Coif here. All resistance, a lot of damage, and also some block chance, I guess. And yeah, we are looking for the all resistance 3-piece set, though. As far as I understand it, by the way, I don't think block does anything for us in this run. Because we don't have a shield. So, yeah, block ability, no. I think you only... So the block chance doesn't even matter. I think we only block if we have a shield. So, that's how that works, I guess. Let's do even more attack arc and everything. Just hit more. And get our first rune here. Yeah, for our weapon, we just want to attack as much as possible, so we generate a lot of energy. That's how I handle it usually. Where is it again? Yeah, instant attack chance. Let's do that one. And yeah, for now we are one-shotting everything, and even if we take a little bit of damage here and there, we just heal to full right away. And for the other ability here, for the passive ability, I will take a Quick Strike, because this helps with energy generation. So this is one of the few passive abilities that also generates energy. When you primary attack, you also instantly attack a random nearby enemy and we generate energy. Let's do that. So we funnel even more energy, or we generate even more, and then we trigger Primal Roar even more, so we heal even more. Yep. And also deal more damage, obviously. Primal Roar also deals a lot of damage. So that is how that goes. And yeah, we can just chill in the middle for a while. Until there are ranged enemies, I guess. And then we gotta take care of those. Damage taken staggered. We just max this. One more upgrade there. I feel like no movement runs in this game would kind of be possible if you could pick up the armor pieces. Like, only moving to just quickly pick up these things and then go back into the middle. I was wondering if I should do a no movement run, but yeah, without picking up the armor pieces and everything. I mean, depending on the difficulty, on some difficulties you don't need armor pieces or anything. But, yeah, on higher difficulties would be definitely better to pick those up and then just go back to the middle. What do we want again? Attack reach would just hit more, attack arc as well. So that would be more energy generation as well. I think that is what we will take here, right? Did I forget anything? No, I think that's it. So we go for more arc, I think, because later on we will be surrounded by enemies, kind of, and then we just hit a lot more with this, I think. Passive ability damage, energy on block, all damage. Let's do all damage. And we get another piece here. Let's try rarity up. I never pressed this button. It costs 3, so hopefully we get the stuff that we want. And so we want the 3-piece Sunblessed, and we want the 2-piece of Carathian, I think. So we get some more crit chance, so we deal damage as well. There's a lot of attack speed, movement charge rate, yeah, damage to healthy, some healing spawn. We probably don't need that, but it doesn't hurt, obviously. Damage reflected is not good for us. Let's probably do this here. A lot of attack speed. And movement charge rate is fine. We will use the movement ability a little bit as well later on. Alright, back to chillin'. And we're already attacking quite fast. Definitely noticeable there, that attack speed increase. So, yeah. Overall, our best so far was the Holy Fire Paladin. Wave 28. Or like overall 28. Let's see how far we get with this thing. And stagger, maxed out. Taking a little bit of damage here and there, but overall is still fine. I might have to move soon. There are not a ton of enemies around us, all the time, so we don't heal that much with our ability. So let me actually dodge a little bit so we don't lose a health bar. I might have already waited a little bit too long. We might lose a health bar. But that would be fine actually, so we get some bonus from lost health. As long as we're not fully dead, obviously, it's fine. And for the artifacts, we want these two here. We want a Giga Crits, so your critical strikes have a 15% chance to become Mega Critical Strikes, dealing 10 times the normal damage. And this one here just makes your attack super fast. And then, yeah, we also generate a lot of energy and everything. Let's go for this one now. Go Giga Fast, but we will pick both eventually. Alright, as for the Primal Roar, we want to make this one deal damage. So, for one, we want to trigger more often. First of all, I think I always in every run basically, I put on the power ability, I put this one, energy cost reduction. So we trigger the power ability more. I feel like that's always good. And passive ability damage, some health regen. Health regen. Yeah, we could take this one, I guess. Don't care about the block chance increase, obviously. Oh, I reroll. Let me reroll once. Critical hit damage, attack speed, damage to healthy. That's pretty good. Chance to spawn healing, critical hit, damage to healthy. Let's do this one. More damage. Attack speed, chance to spawn healing soul, chance to stun with primal damage. Let's take that. Multiple upgrades there. And a little bit of extra healing as well. Alright, for the final one, we could take this one because it's also healing. Rush through enemy units and healing for 5% of maximum health per target hit. Or the leap. I was told the leap would work with this. I think this might be better though, not sure. I mean, maybe we don't need more healing and leap is better damage. You know what, let's use the leap. Okay, let's stick to what the person said that suggested this. I have not leveled leap though, not enough. It's fine, we still take it. So I only have one rune slot on this. We can still try. So yeah, overall, obviously I'm not maxed. Also here, quick strike is not maxed, level 8 only. Not a third rune slot on that either. So everything could still be a little bit better here with more meta progression. Just keep that in mind. Yeah, I think I had everything maxed for the Paladin run. So if we can beat the Paladin here with less upgrades, that would be great. And would be really showing how good this build is already. And we go for critical hit chance, power ability damage. Want to max that for sure, get more damage in. Beat this up a little bit. Okay, Primal Roar. Now we go for damage, I think. So we could, unless, let me check real quick. Attack reach is also not terrible on this. But I think we do that. So let's get these two here. More crit chance and more crit damage, right? This one is also good though. Damage increase per life lost. So I think now we have 10% lost because we lost one health bar. Or like one. So now we have plus 15% damage, I think, if we equip this. Right? How that works. However, we still go for these though. Critical hit chance and damage. Alright, and we still need 2 pieces for the Sunblessed. So this one, some health regen, soul attraction range, reduced bleed rate. I don't know. I want that one actually. We are running out of rerolls though, which is not good, so I gotta take something. Damage to... No! Damage reflected on block. No, man. Give me one... Oh my god. Sunblessed. I gotta take it. It's... Man. Again, damage reflected on block is useless. Soul attraction range is also kind of useless. So this is pretty bad, but I don't have rerolls anymore. I gotta take this. I want to make sure I get the 3-piece. Yeah, overall, by the way, I feel like as for melee builds, this is kind of how you gotta do it. Like damage stagger and or block, and then also healing stuff. I feel like with melee builds, otherwise, I feel like you die too fast. And I mainly played range builds so far because of that. So I tried a couple of melee builds without crazy healing, damage reduction, or block or anything. And that's not going well. Or wasn't going well, at least. But yeah, as soon as you have enough sustain, it becomes almost like a brain-dead build. Again, I played a variant of this with the shield. And I could just stand in the middle and block everything and deal AoE damage around me. I was just killing very slowly. That was the downside, but as long as you don't die, like, you just progress, right? Alright. Sunblessed. We gotta take this probably. Yeah, let's just take it. I only have 3 rerolls. And then more damage resistance, and all damage is good, and bonus health is also actually good. Alright. So we have our gear in place. The biggest downside of this build is it's looking kind of not spectacular. It's so boring to look at. In comparison to the Holy Fire Paladin, where you had these beams going out all the time in all directions and all that, this one looks pretty boring, but it works. Attack speed, movement charge rate, movement... we go for damage and bonus health. Primary attack ability damage. Yeah, I guess. I want to reroll. And then we go here on put the crit damage. Now we deal a lot more damage with that. And then, oh right, we still need this. Uh-oh, we only have 2 rerolls. Oh no, man, come on. Oh, thank God. Here we go. Your critical strikes have a 15% chance to become mega crits. Alright, here we go. Now we have great damage as well. And yeah, pretty much everything is in place. Like, we still can put runes on quick strike. That will help a bit as well, but overall, that's kind of the core that we have in place now. Also, let me stand still again, because why not? Only melee dudes. That. Man, I need to do some farm runs actually with the... I forgot what these purple stones are called, but I gotta slot them all into the obelisk that increases the drop chance for these silver bars. I really need a lot more of these silver bars. Like one upgrade after level, or at level 5 I think, and higher, for 75. A single upgrade on a single ability. So I still need like thousands of these. Let's do crit hit and power ability damage. There's another rune. Put it on quick strike. So we want this one to hit as much as possible also. I don't even know if we have anything anymore that can help with that. Attack reach doesn't matter, I think. Attack a random nearby enemy. We could deal more damage with this, I guess. And we could stun as well. Does that matter? I don't know. Let's do more damage per life lost for now. That. Attack speed, solid range, attack speed done. Chance to freeze, all damage, barrier amount. Could also get some barrier. Like, I feel like barrier is super strong in this game. That's just 50% of a health bar, I think. That I just get as a barrier, and it recharges as well, right? However, we go for more damage. Barrier is for noobs. And for mages. Chance to stun. Damage to stunned. Yeah. We could do just more, like, primal damage on this, I guess. This one. Primal damage. So, damage type gets converted, but it's already primal, so it's fine. And then we just put this on here. Get more damage with this as well. Man, we need more enemies. My ring can barely get the stacks up. Okay, here we go. No! Dropped the stacks. Oh, by the way, I did finish, like, all areas, except for the final one, which you are not supposed to be able to beat yet, in the current state of the game. I heard, actually, that it's not impossible to beat, though. There were already some people who spent, like, 1.5 hours in a single run to beat that. So that's I'm not even sure if it was a full beat or if it was just the first boss, and it's 3 bosses in that area. So if you don't know, yeah, the final area is some, like, weird area. You instantly get all abilities and everything, and then you just fight a boss. And that boss is insane. Has so much health and everything. And yeah, I think there are 2 more even after the first one, as far as I understand it. But yeah, I'm not going to bother with that, I think. I tried it once and I did like 10% damage to the first out of 10 health bars of the first boss. So, I mean, I wasn't like min-maxing because I didn't even know what was going on, but still though, that seems like excessive. I mean, I don't know, maybe once I have everything maxed, like everything, and then I don't have anything else to do, I might try that after all. Okay, let's kill this guy. Also, let's not get touched by those fire dudes, because they actually hurt, I think. I remember beating this boss easy, and then I got touched by one of these after the boss was dead. And then I burned down like 3 health bars or something, and I couldn't do anything about it. Passive ability damage, movement speed per life lost, I guess. And rune. We have a cool rune now, which I like to put on my movement abilities a lot. This one. Rune slot to random other ability. Boom. Hey, we got another rune slot now on quick strike. And I feel like it's more useful there than... yeah, a rune on a leap. Damage reflected on block. Movement, attack speed, movement charge rate. Whatever. Yeah, again, we didn't get the best stats actually on the pieces here. Like, soul attract range and damage reflected on block is hot garbage here. So this is pretty bad. Oh, also we didn't get one of the insane rarity armor pieces, which actually gives you another passive ability. And you can even get multiple. I got 2 before. Look, I had 2 extra passive abilities. So imagine 2 more quick strikes. That's actually insane. But yeah, we weren't lucky enough here. So overall, luck pretty bad, as well as not everything upgraded yet. So keep that in mind. But I feel like we still will do quite well, hopefully. Like, so far we don't have any issues. Wave 14. 14 more to go to break even. To reach where we were with the Holy Fire Paladin. Okay, final rune here. What do we want? Chance to stun. Attack reach doesn't matter. I think chance to stun actually, because nothing else matters. Really. Let me do chance to stun. Maybe that's helpful against bigger enemies later. Buys us a little bit more time against bosses or something. More attack reach and arc. Hit more, generate more energy. Hey, Spirit Caravan. The true DPS test. You know your build is terrible if you can't kill these. Stands for rare items, I guess. Give me this, more damage. Yeah, also we have block chance on that. Yeah, we have multiple useless stats actually, it's so bad. But again, we are fine. Yeah, look. These go down quite quickly. Especially sometimes you see a big chunk going away. I think that's when we giga crit because of our band of primal power. Bigger. Let's level some more. Critical hit damage. I think level 10 is max, by the way, on the runes, as far as I know. All damage, double shot chance. We don't have shots, but all damage is good. Check that. Okay, let's kill this guy. Boom. Yeah. The giga crits are quite nice. Attack speed increased per life loss and ability damage. Ooh, that's very good. And more crit hit damage. Oh, also I saw someone ask if the runes apply to everything or just the thing that you equip it on. It's just for the ability that you equip it on. It's not a global stat increase. Let's do primary attack damage, I guess. And let's get back to the middle. Yep. Oh, nice. They are spawning here now. I don't need to wait for them to run in. So we can insta-kill them here while they spawn. Let's do... Oh, critical hit damage 50%. That's actually very good. Let me get that. I mean, we will get all of those, right? We eventually max out everything. Yep. And we heal like here, 180 or something, 200. And how much max HP do we have? Where is it? We have 660. So we heal like 1/3 of our bar very quickly, like every second or something. Let's do even more critical damage. Oh, also I did turn off the damage numbers. I can turn them on again, but I feel like they get very overwhelming like this. I don't want to look at these numbers all the time. It's nice to check every now and then how big your crits are. So 168. What is, yeah, 181,000. Something like that. It's, they are quite big already. And that. Let me get everything. Primal resistance, target amount. Yes. Target amount maybe also works for a quick strike. I'm not sure. More damage. More solid track range double shot. I don't actually need that. So we can get lesser regular soul fragment and greater soul fragment now. Those were upgrades that you could unlock by, I don't know, beating certain maps or by getting factions to certain levels. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't actually need anything here. It's pretty terrible. Let me get this, I guess. All damage and bonus health. Yeah, let's do that. All these mages. Chance to spawn XP orb. Sure. Level even more. Yeah, leap is also quite a lot of damage. Just one-shotting a lot of stuff regularly. I want to do a real block build on a paladin next, I think. Where I actually also benefit from damage reflect. I want to test that out. See how good that is. How long that can last. Till you get overwhelmed by the incoming damage. It's oftentimes with those types of builds that rely on you like outscaling the enemies so that you don't take damage and that you yeah, reflect their damage so that they die. Those types of builds oftentimes are very strong or like OP to a certain degree, and then all of a sudden they stop working and then you just lose. Yeah, they are oftentimes better early on than they are later in the game. That's kind of what I am trying to say. I want to see if that's true in this game as well. Or maybe this one scales differently and we can last way longer. I don't know. We are already at 20, by the way. And no sign of slowing down. More attack speed per life lost, damage per life lost. Max that. Make sure we get all the meta currency here. So again, we are in the arena here, in the Endless Arena, and there we get less drops overall of these meta currencies. So you shouldn't farm here. If you want to farm, you should go on the other maps. The maps that have that you have completed and that have buffs, that have the sun and or moon symbol. Those are the best. And then also obviously slot all of these purple stones into the monoliths or whatever they're called. Obelisks. All damage 20%. Yeah, let's do that. Resistance piercing? I actually... Do they have physical resistance? Probably, right? Let me do that. So I know that resistance piercing is good for elemental stuff against elites and bosses. Regular enemies don't have those resistances, supposedly, but the bosses do. So if you want to kill bosses faster, you need the resistance piercing stat. Projectile split chance. But yeah, I don't know if it's also for primal damage. But probably, I mean, that would make sense if they just have armor. The armor just counts as resistance to primal damage. And also primal damage increase. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. I have only primal damage, so that is very good. Let's max this next. Attack speed, chance to spawn healing soul. These actually start to deal damage a little bit. I see my health bar move. But yeah, not enough. We instantly heal full again all the time. Critical hit damage, all damage, all damage. Primal damage or resistance piercing. I wanna get that up just in case I need it. Alright. So far, so good. So we can upgrade our power level. Yeah, we are leveling quite fast, I feel like. Critical hit damage, attack speed, all damage, soul attract range. We do critical hit, attack speed. All damage, block chance, all damage health, all damage health. Okay, those stupid mages, they are cheating. We are honorable fighters here. So, doing this same thing here with a shield, with the shield and mace starter weapon, we would probably still be at like wave 15 or something. Would be a lot slower, but also, yeah, even safer, obviously. Okay, all maxed now. They're starting to not die that fast anymore. Yeah, I think the biggest difference now is So between this run and between an more insane run is the stats on our gear. Because we have multiple stats that are not good. And then also we keep getting upgrades now for that gear, right? And then we get choices to upgrade the bad stats instead of good stats. That makes a big difference. Yeah, block is useless, crit, and damage to health is fine. And primal damage. And we have attack reach? We do not. Attack arc. Let's do double shot here. I like to use that on other builds, on range builds. Instant attack and double shot is what I take on my ranged weapons. Usually. Okay, how are we doing here? We good? Yeah, looks like it. Yep. That's pretty dumb, I gotta say, but you know, it is what it is. It works. It works. Power. Even the boss can't hurt me. He's pushing me back, but even the damage of that boss is not enough. Get through. Yeah, here. No good choices. I guess attack speed. More attack reach. Sure. Hit even more. There are too many corpses here, man. I can't see where the exact middle is anymore of the summoning circle here. Where's my spot? I can't see. I think here. Yeah, as long as there are only melee enemies, it feels so good, I gotta say. It's so nice just standing here, seeing them come in, and they mainly die before they can even touch me. Okay, let me pick up stuff though. Bonus health, block chance damage, movement speed, movement charge rate. More health, I guess. I don't want block. I'm still mad about our equipment RNG. Oh, we had wave 28, by the way. Hey, we will make a new... Hey, 29, here we go. So, yeah, we already broke our paladin record. And let's see how much longer we can go. Also, this guy's hurting, though. Uh-oh. I lost the health bar. I mean, we get stronger with lost health, so maybe it's good. Let me lose some health. Ah, or not. You know what? Wait. Uh-oh. This guy is not dying, though. Oh, we might be dead here. We are dead. Okay, GG. Yeah, again. These upgrades. So 29 though. We did go longer. 22 minutes. Yeah, better gear would have made a big difference for sure. Also, obviously, could have been a lot chunkier with the shield and everything. But this is it for now. Yeah, this build is also giga strong. For sure. Alright. This will be it for now though. GG's. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.